Hello. All right, we're gonna test this, and if I set the settings wrong, I'm just gonna use the phone audio. But if the audio does sound slightly different, it is because ta-da! My dreams that I had from the very beginning of starting this channel,
I feel like I could benefit from like a clip-on microphone as well,
are coming true. I came here to say that I fucking hate autumn. Very controversial, I'm aware. I do appreciate the changing colors and the cooler weather and the crisp mornings, but there's just something about the days getting shorter, there being significantly less sunlight, and it feeling colder and colder that makes me want to like just... The only times in my life where I did not feel this way was when I was very little, or when I was like super distracted doing exciting things in life. Most of the years, I'm stuck kind of battling whatever the fuck it is that I'm feeling about just the world becoming darker and colder. I have a system in place. I make sure to go for walks and like make sure to get sunlight whenever the sun is out, which is very difficult here in Lithuania for the last couple of years. I think, was it last winter or the winter before the last one? The total amount of direct sunlight that we got per month was like less than 5 hours. So it's a little hard for me to deal with personally, and some people who know me have probably noticed that whenever autumn and winter come around, I tend to talk about the weather a lot more, like, oh, there's sunlight today, how splendid, and then, oh, it's been 2 weeks with no direct sunlight, how miserable. But anyways, I have my ways and methods of trying to survive through this. Like I said, I go for walks, I try to bask in the sunlight whenever the sun comes out. I take fish oil supplements, I make sure to exercise, but it just feels like I'm barely balancing how I'm feeling. Why I'm talking about this today is because today was the first day when I felt the autumn misery this year. And like the most obvious solution is like, well girl, move to a country that's way warmer and sunnier. But it's like my friends and family are here in this dark country. And if I moved to that warm, sunny country, from one side, it would improve my mental health, but the lack of family and friends would genuinely make me want to jump off of a sunny rooftop, so... Okay guys, in order to fight the the autumn blues, we're gonna make banana bread. I have one super ripe banana, and the other bananas are not super ripe, but I've decided that we're making banana bread today to just feel something. I actually don't bake almost at all because, well, if I bake something, then I also have to eat it for like 3 days straight, so that's not something I like to do. But for this occasion especially, I've bought flour, which I usually don't have in my pantry. I've bought brown sugar, I've bought baking powder, but apparently for banana bread it's better to use baking soda. This is not baking soda. I've looked up one recipe, but I've decided that I'm just gonna improv this. Like it's banana bread, you put some eggs, some flour, some banana in it, and that's basically it. So yeah, I even bought like a special baking form because I didn't even have that. I'm gonna situate you in a way where you can see what I'm doing. Oh my god. Let's get some eggs and beat them with some... Am I gonna use white or brown sugar? Let's try brown sugar, what the heck? How many eggs? How many eggs? I don't know. Let's do, well, they're kind of small. So let's do 3. Ugh. Usually when I bake, my whatever cakes and cupcakes come out flat, so we'll see if this follows the pattern. Brown sugar, I don't know how much. I'm just putting it in, and maybe some more. You can't even see, can you? And then we whisk it. We never stop. The grind doesn't stop. Okay. This is what it looks like. It has some bubbles. I'm happy with that. So now we're gonna just mush some bananas, and I'm gonna do it Neanderthal style where I just... 1, 2, 3. And now we mush. My hand is already tired. I'm not built for making banana bread, man. And then we put the slop in this slop. Now, usually a banana bread recipe calls for butter. I do not have butter, and I did not buy butter. So this banana bread, no butter, okay? Okay, so there's chunks in there, which I feel is good. You want banana chunks in your banana bread, right? Now it's going to be a delicate balance of adding flour and liquids and... Was this enough sugar? Most recipes call for a pinch of salt as well, together with baking soda. I'm not sure why, but I'm just gonna blindly trust them. About this much? Is this too much? YOLO. No, don't. I'm not gonna keep that in the edit. Say something else. Salt, anyways. Actually, let's add the baking soda before I forget. Most recipes call for 1/2 of a teaspoon. I'm gonna put this much and hope for the best. Apparently I bought 4 packs of baking powder, but we're not using it today. We're using baking soda instead. You better work, bitch. All right, so flour. Let me just scooch in right here. It would be great if I could sift it before adding it to the mix, but I don't have a sifter. I genuinely don't have any tools for baking. I don't have a scale or even a measuring cup, so that's why I'm eyeballing everything and not following a recipe, because I would not be able to. Okay, let's see what this amount of flour does. I think the secret to keeping it moist is adding very little of any extra liquids to this, because this will evaporate very easily, keeping our banana bread dry. But if we don't add any of this, or add very little of this, then it will stay moist via the magical power of egg and banana. That's my theory. I'm not sure. I think we can add a little more. Fuck. Okay, it's feeling thick. Oh shit, I should probably preheat the oven. We're gonna do the classic safe temperature, 180 degrees Celsius. If you got something to say about that, leave a comment down below and like and subscribe. Just simple, what was it, 70% dark chocolate. I have like 2 more in my pantry, that's how good it is. Okay, so I'm gonna melt this chocolate and then add a little bit of the batter into the bowl with the chocolate, mix it, and then keep this for adding into... You'll see what you'll see. I don't need to explain this because I don't know how, but you'll see. And then after mixing, I would normally lick this spoon, right? But I'm wearing Invisalign and I can't take it out because it's not eating time yet, so I just have to wash it off. Let me finish. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Chop in this chocolate. Now we take our melted chocolate and we put some of our melted batter in here. Did I say melted batter? And then we mix it to make it into a dark colored batter. Not gonna lie, it's becoming very, very, very thick because of the chocolate. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the non-dairy milk to get it to its intended consistency. That's good. Then we put our chocolate chips into the light colored batter. Like that. We prepare our baking form by laying some baking paper in it. And then I'm gonna add the batter. Okay, pray for me. If you want to know what I'm doing behind the scenes, I'm immediately soaking the bowl in water with some dish soap so that the batter does not crust to the bowl. And that's just the kind of gal I am. All right, and now the moment of truth. Will what I have planned work out. Essentially, I'm adding this dark batter into the light batter, and I'm just gonna wiggle it around to create a marble pattern. And we'll see if that works. This is not right. Whatever. I think we can kiss our marble dreams goodbye. No, actually, what the fuck? It's looking like something. All right? Ooh. And now we're gonna put it in the oven and pray for the best. I hope this form doesn't melt. It's all rubbery and soft. I'm a little worried. Anyways, God bless. We'll come back later to see progress. I'm gonna remove this so that we can see progress. 40 minutes have passed. Let's check if it's cooked. Not entirely, it's still kind of moist. I'm gonna cook it for another 10 minutes. All right, I gave it another 15 minutes. It's been 55 minutes of it cooking now, and I hope it's cooked. I'm just gonna let it cool down now. Wait, can I appear in the reflection? I'll come back with the taste test once it's cooled down a little bit. My prison seat. I let it cool down for a little bit. So now let's get it out, cut it up, and taste it. So this is the banana bread. First impressions, you can barely see the marble because it's very, very cooked. It feels moist, if I'm honest. We'll see. Okay, let's turn it to the prettier side. It just looks like a massive poop brick, doesn't it? Well, on the inside, not much of a marble pattern, but looks nice, I guess. And I'll let it cool down a little bit more and then take out my Invisalign and try it, because with it, I can't have like really hot stuff because my attachments will fall out and blah, blah, blah. Let's get you situated. Oh my God. Good thing I have a protective screen on it, which by the way, broke today. Please don't make me buy a new phone. Okay, let's get these shits out of the way. First impressions, it's squishy, which indicates moistness. I don't even need a fork for it. It even looks kind of moist. I guess it doesn't on camera, but I swear in person, it looks kind of moist. All right, let's just try some. Smells like bananas and chocolate. Top layer is crunchy because it had most of the dark chocolatey batter on top, and the chocolate just like got hard, but no complaints because you have a soft, moist middle and a crunchy outside. You can definitely tell that it's improv banana bread, but it's kind of fucking good. By the way, did you see how much it rose just from like less than a teaspoon of baking soda? My mind just blown. This has been me and my big, oh, it's warm. I was gonna say something about poop, but forget it. This has been me and my banana bread. I do feel entertained, occupied, and better about autumn. I'm gonna survive it somehow. Just gotta keep myself occupied, keep myself entertained, and live a full quality life in the darkness of eternity. This is really heavy. I'm signing off. Go make some banana bread, maybe? It literally looks like bread, doesn't it? Which makes sense, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.